What up, it's your boy back again, man. We back in this bitch. What up? Oh, damn, bro, I forget the mic. Damn. What up, it's your boy back again, man. We back in this bitch. What's good in the hood, man? So, today I wanted to show y'all my shoe collection. I have a bunch of shoes, ain't gonna hold you. And I just wanted to run through them, talk about them. I'd have to say I have hella shoes, though. And don't really wear. I have like one pair of shoes I wear for the most part of the time. Well, for the most time, I guess. I don't know. So I have hella shoes. I just saw that basically. Hold up. I just saw this pile of shoe boxes and I thought, hey man, same, and I have hella shoes. So let's talk about it. Before we begin, this is just my collection. Well, not really collection, just shoes that I have. And honestly, most of them are not really being worn. Like, I have some that are for resale. Well, I bought them and was thinking they were going to be crazy for resale. Obviously, they were not, so I'm stuck with them. But hey, man, same man, we gang in this. So this is a funny story with these. I just put on some spikes on these today, actually. I'm recording this in the night. Basically, it's like about to be 12 p.m. AM, I guess. Like, basically midnight. It's about to be midnight. And I bought these. Fuck! I bought these shoes when I was around, I think, 15. So they've been through hella. Well, you can even see the Golf Wang logo I tried to do on the bottom. Yeah, nah. Go for the flow, actually. This is a funny story. So I bought these at H&M. I was shopping there, which is quite crazy for me, thinking now that I was shopping at H&M, but hey, there was a time. And I bought these, they were like on sale for 20 bucks, I think. And this was the only money I had left for the month, basically. And I was 15, I didn't have any money at all. So I saw those and I always wanted Converses, but my parents used to say like, Converses, they're just canvas, man, fuck that shit, man, that's just paper on your shoes. So yeah, I never had those Converses. Everyone had those, I didn't. But yeah, I wanted Converses really bad, so I got these. I never wore them though, that's the funny thing. I used to wear hella Vans. I remember that. I used to wear hella Vans. I think I have most of the Vans still here, but at the time I was a big Converse fan. So yeah, I bought these and also customized them. Well, without the spikes, basically. I think you can see the black paint. There used to be white that it was white paint until I painted it black again. I also put on my shoe size on the back, like some Balenciaga shit. But yeah, it's cool. I customized them today. Well, I had it in mind for a long time, but I never really did it. But hey man, same man, today I did it. Going on to the next pair of shoes, I have the Babe Adidas. I bought them. Well, actually, okay, they're not in this bitch. Damn. Anyways, I'm going to get them out later. But now, let me tell you a story about these. Oh my days. These were the Yeezys, were supposed to be Yeezys. Well, obviously they're not Yeezys. It was my first well, not official, but first hyped sneaker I had. It was a funny story. I bought them when I was in Turkey with my parents, like I was 11, 12. And basically, these were big at the time. I didn't know ball. Okay, I didn't know ball. So basically, what I used to do was we were walking on a boulevard basically, and I saw the shop, of course, selling fakes, and I saw those. Bro, I tried to convince my parents that I need these shoes, and I said, look, on the bottom it says boost, and basically it gives you a boost. And I remember the shopkeeper, the lady, she didn't speak any English at all, and she said, boost, yes, boost. Bro, I was just bullshitting, man, ain't gonna hold you. I really wanted them, so in the end I got them. Well, my parents got them for me. And I think this is like a big part of history. I don't know if I wore them, but I remember I used to keep them and just looking at them and saying, oh my days, Yeezys. Well, nowadays 350s are like, I don't know. I had a friend, well, not friend, but I know a guy who bought those when the whole Adidas thing was dropping Yeezys again, and he bought those. I think it was the Pirate Black ones. I'm not sure though. Anyways, he bought those and said like they're hella comfy. I guess they're comfy, yeah. I had them hidden away somewhere. I used to have like a bookshelf here, like a big bookshelf, like library shit, And I used to store them away, but hey, I ain't gonna hold you. The foam on the inside, well, the insole is kind of weird. Feeling it, like my hand is just down in this bitch, but yeah, kind of weird. Anyways, going to the next shoe. All right, so these shoes I just got them recently. Well, not that recently, but I bought those. I'm not sure if they're real or not. I didn't authenticate them at all. So, hey man, if they're fake, they're fake. Hey, I got them for a steal. So these are the CDG Nike Foam Posit Homme Plus collab. Hold up, let me fix the fucking camera. Damn. So these are the shoes. I really like them. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I looked for the specific things. You can see them in the insole. I wore them to death. I used to wear them in the winter, like this winter season at the start, like November. And boy, let me tell you, it was it was a big mistake. Well, they don't keep you that warm, but hey, this was my only high top shoe I had at the time. So yeah, I wore them, and I think they're pretty cool. And I don't think I will sell them at all because I just think they're cool. Like, even if they're fake, I'm not that mad. I didn't pay too much. But yeah. Next up, we have a shoe, which I think was my. Oh, damn, hold on. Alright, next up, we have a shoe which I got recently. Well, not that recently, but it was my last shoe I got, I think at least. These are the. Damn, hold up. These were the ERLs, or are better said ERLs. You see them, hold up. Now I got the focus on the shoe. Yes, sir, that's them. I got them for a pretty cheap price. At least I think so nowadays. I remember they used to sell for like 500. I got them for around 2 to 300. Nowadays they sell to around 200, I think, on BSTN. I'm not sure though. So if I'm wrong, don't judge me or hate on me, I guess. Anyways, I got these and I was really hyped about them. They are really big and the fur inside is pretty cool, but after a while it gets kinda weird. That's the reason why I also don't like Uggs. After it's just the fur gets weird on the inside after a few months. But still, I think they're pretty cool, and I still wear them every day. These are my everyday bitches, and I think you can see that on the sole. Like, damn, this bitch is worn out. All right, now we're going to the archive. All right, now we're going to the archives of shoes. Well, at least my shoes. Okay, I had to zoom in a little bit, but and my room is a mess basically. But now we're going into the archives of my shoes. I have like the shoe drawer, and oh my days. All right, let's start with these baby stars. I wanted to say babies, but they're not really babies. Boy, damn. So these are the Nike Superstar Adidas Shell Toe shoes, and damn, I didn't realize that I destroyed him that bad. Like, you can see, damn, like the stripes on the side are low key just ripping off. Oh my days. Well, damn, this is basically like everyday wear in 2 months. Damn. But it is cool though. I didn't pay that much all my fucking days. This bitch crazy. Damn, what the fuck? Anyways, I didn't pay that much for them as for these bitches. These are the Noctiglides. These were my first Nikes, and I remember I really wanted my first Nikes to be a special shoe. I wanted my first Nikes to be some crazy shits, and these were my first Nikes, basically. I wore them to death, I'd say so. Well, you can see on the side, most of the fakes, well, I didn't see any fakes that have like this reflecting part on the side. I saw someone like buy some fakes, and you can see the coating underneath. This, yeah, basically, it was all over. Like, the part wasn't reflectant, but rather just some gray-ish thing, I guess. But yeah, I remember I got those for around $300 on StockX, and I wore them to school. And the teacher, we had like a blackboard where we used to draw or write with chalk, okay, and color chalk. And we had like a sponge to clear the basically the blackboard. And this sponge was so fucking dirty. And this sponge fell on my Nikes. Bro, I had a fucking breakdown in class. Like, oh my fucking days. These were basically new. Like, I love them. They were hella white, hella like reflective. Like, well, not really reflective, but shiny and shit, you know? And the sponge fell on them. I was pretty sad, but still, I treated them like, damn. Looking at them now, damn, these bitches are destroyed. And even on the inside, you can see it. Hold on. You can see it. I destroyed these bitches. Like, damn, what the fuck? So that's the Nikes. And next up, we have some loafers. These, I don't really care about loafers that much. Like, I'm not your average Dubai matcha Labubu guy with a tote bag. But I like them loafers. They reminded me of the Supreme Dr. Martin ones and also of the Golf Le Fleur ones. I think Tyler had one of those with Converse, I think, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I bought them at the time and I was a big Tyler fan at that time. If you're wondering what's that in my face, hold up, damn, what the fuck? Pause. If you're wondering what is moving, basically, like this thing, this is the tail of my cat. Hold up, let me zoom out a bit. So that's my cat, and she's just chilling with me while I'm recording the video. Ski, what up? What up? Gangski, yes sir. Basically, I have also other shoes, but they're like kinda, hold up, they are kinda kept away. Those were like some Vans with a vamp print. I really loved Cardi at that time, so I got them. I wore them. I had two pairs of them, I remember. One of them was for skating. I used to skate back then. Crazy to think, I know. Like, Daniel too used to skate? Yeah, bitch, I used to skate. Anyways, my point was, I used to wear those Vans for skating. I didn't destroy them that much as others. Damn, I remembered I also had like some New Balance for 530s, bottom for around 130. And at that time it was like crazy money for me, you know? It was my own money that I spent on shoes, and $130 back then was crazy money for me to spend on shoes. But hey, when I got them, shit, I wore them for like 2 years straight after that, you know? And the last festival I was on, it was Rolling Loud 2024, I think it was. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was in Vienna here, like in the area of Vienna. Like, horrible experience if you ask me. Anyways, case in point is I went to that festival, and bro, it was the white colorway, okay? When I came back after the 3 days at the festival, these bitches were not white anymore. These bitches were like straight dirt color, you know? Like, shit's crazy. But yeah, hella dust, hella weird people. Wouldn't recommend to go. Like, you don't really see the artist, the crowd is just meh. Even if you're like, you have to be like from the morning at the concert, like straight up 10 a.m. when they open the gates to be there if you want to have a good crowd, like at the front of the stage. But otherwise, it's just, nah. The food's overpriced, not that good though. We spent around like $50 for water. Water wasn't free. Case in point is, I had those New Balance 530s. I wore them to death. As you can see, I have like a habit. I wear shoes to death. But yes sir, gang, in this bitch. I also wanted to vlog the week, but not this week. At least not this week. I wanted to start, today's Monday. I want to start at the new week, but as you can see, I forgot. Now I remember, but hey, fuck it. Maybe next week or the week after that. Hey, We gonna see. We gonna be okay. My name is Daniel too. Thank you very much for watching. I love you, man. You're the best guy out there, or even gal. Shout out to you if you're watching this. And once again, I just hope. Well, not really once again. What am I talking about, man? Anyways, gang gang in this bitch. We gang in this bitch. Yes, sir. Have a great day. Have a great morning. And have a great evening. See you next time. Bye bye. Gangski.